Hey guys, I'm SKV and you're watching SKV Plays On, and welcome to a video of Dauntless. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you like it a bit more, please do subscribe to my channel. Anyways, without further ado, let me get straight to the point. This is a particularly risky build. It's an Umbral chainblade build, and I've kinda named it the Suicide Reaper because, well, this is why. Now that you saw that, and you know now why I call it the Suicide Reaper, because most of the time you're facing the floor. Yeah, but if you can pull off the tricky part with this chainblade build, these are some of the numbers you can actually see. So yeah, that was some of the numbers at least, but it's a bit tricky to get really high numbers because you gotta pull off all the tricks in this build. First of all, let me get straight to the build. Okay, so pretty much this is the build. Thrax chainblades, Shrike lantern, exotic helmet, which is the Skullforge. This is a Chorog related exotic helmet. Malkarian chest piece, Malkarian arms, and then Chronovore boots. The Omnicell is the Revenant. The Thrax chainblades is from the Umbral escalation boss, the Thrax. The chest piece of the Malkarian, again shock escalation boss. Again the arms, shock escalation boss, Malkarian. Then radiant escalation boss, Chronovore, will give you the boots. Now the cells I'm using on the chainblades is sharpened and sharpened. The special I'm using for the chainblades is Reaper's Dance, the Hurricane blades as the mod. I'm using the Shroud chainblades as the weapon bond over here. Now the Shrike lantern, because I need a little bit of speed when I'm charging up the chainblades. If you want, you can use any other lantern, but I use Shrike lantern with a Zeal. Zeal cell will definitely boost the Shrike lantern speed a little bit, so I kinda get a good amount of attack speed to charge up my blades. And then I'm coming to the Skullforge helmet. The Skullforge helmet has the perk where it provides a little bit of shields onto the stamina bar so that you don't lose your stamina too quickly while using combos or while you're using the chainblade's dash ability on your character. Then of course the +3 Molten by default from the Skullforge helmet. It helps me against blaze behemoths so that it kind of gives me a little bit of immunity time against the fire damage that the blaze behemoths do. I'm using a tough cell because I wanted a little bit of healing increase from the +3 tough cell. You could use parasitic if you want, but that's up to you. Now the chest piece I'm using is Malkarian, like I said. It's got the +3 Aether Hunter by default, and I'm using a cunning cell on this chest piece. Then the Aether Hunter that I have right now is by choice, because I wanted the 20% of damage versus Aether charged behemoths. If you don't know when the behemoth is Aether charged, when you're fighting the behemoth, make sure you keep an eye on the top right side of the screen, where you'll be able to see the icon of the behemoth, and whenever there's blue fire or blue flame kind of effect around the icon of the behemoth on the top right side of your screen, that's when you know the behemoth is aether charged. If you want to know when the behemoth is enraged, that's when you'll see the flames that are red in color around the icon on the top right side. If you want to know if the behemoth is both aether charged and enraged, you'll see that half of the side of the icon on the top right side will be either blue color and red color together. That's when you know it's both aether charged and enraged. That's just a little bit of a tip in case someone did not know. Now coming to the arms, it is also Malkarian gauntlets. This one has +3 predator by default. I added another +3 predator, so I have a +6 predator. I'm looking for the 35% damage from this particular cell. Also, you should know, if you get hit by the behemoth, you'll lose that damage, which means you have to wait 15 seconds without doing anything, which means without you getting hit by the behemoth again, so that this gets activated again. Now coming to the boots, this is the Chronovore boots, which has a pulse +3 by default, and then you get the pulse +3 cell into the boots, and you have a +6 pulse. The pulse is going to be necessary for this build because I'm trying to get the pulse activated. If you can see what it says, on the 5th hit of the pulse or the 5th hit of the weapon, the pulse gets activated and you get a guaranteed critical strike and also 15% critical strike damage added to it. Now this helps the cunning to increase the chance even more and get extra bit of critical strike damage from this as well. So this kind of goes really well with the cunning, so make use of this pulse +6. Now here is the risky part. I'm using Revenant Omnicell, which means I'm losing health every other time so that I can keep my health below 20%. Why? Because I need to get my Shroud ability activated, which says when under 20% health, you get 50% more damage. Now the risky part is over. The tricky part is I need to keep my health low. I need to get my Shroud weapon also activated with the 50% damage when my health is below 20%. I need to get my Predator also to stay active without getting hit. I need to activate my Pulse to be ready for the Reaper's Dance special that I need to pull off. Then I need to make sure the Behemoth is Aether charged so that I get this 20% as well. And then I have to make sure I dodge an attack using the Reaper special, Reaper's Dance special. When the Behemoth is about to attack me, I need to dodge through the Behemoth's attack using the Reaper's Dance and then pull off the Slam, which will activate the high damage numbers. Now if you want to know what all that leads to, let me show you. First of all, like I said, I'm using the Shrike Lantern for the weapon charge quickly. You charge up your weapons as quickly as possible, and then you use your spinning blade attack to build up on the charges of the hurricane blade. You can see the 25 number on the top left side. Left side of the number 25, you can see the cross blades. That is your Predator, which is active because I'm not hit by any behemoth. On the right side of 25, you'll see another number, which is the pulse related number. You can see on the top left side, next to the 25, you will see on the left side it's a crossblade. On the right side of 25, you'll see a teeth type of icon, the fangs, and also a pulse signal. That means your pulse is active for the 5th hit, but you're not going to use it right now because after achieving all this, you need to make sure you lose your HP. But just to show you how much damage I do even without losing the HP is this. 14,000 or 15,000 you'll usually be able to do. But now I want to show you what happens when I have my health below 20%. I'm charging up my blades. Now I'm using the hurricane blade stack. I'm trying to charge the hurricane blades with the spinning blade combo. And now I lose my health. You can see how much damage it's already doing when I use Revenant. Using Revenant is going to use up your health and do a lot of damage in line to the behemoth. I use it again. I'm trying to get the pulse activated. You can see I always try to keep the pulse activated. Now I have the Predator active, the Pulse active, and also the Hurricane Blade active. Now I do the Reaper's Dance to get a 26,000 part damage. That's the whole tricky part. And I didn't even have to dodge through an attack because this dummy here in front of me does not attack me. If I was able to dodge through an attack using the Reaper's Dance special, I would have added another 100% part damage with that 26,000 you just saw. Usually it's 25,000 you get, but just now I got 26, probably because I've reached a level 17 on my chain blades. Now let me show that again. As you can see, my Predator is active right now on the top left side, and also my Hurricane blades are already stacked up to 25. But right now I need to charge up my weapon meter. You can see my weapon meter is getting charged up to 1, 2, 3 and then 4 charges, and then activating the Hurricane blades and using up my health, keeping the Hurricane blades active. Always keep the number of the Hurricane blade stack above 20 if you can. If you can. Otherwise also it's pretty fine. You can also see the numbers that I'm doing with just the Revenant when all these things are active, right? Now I'm trying to keep my... Now you can see the teeth marks or teeth icon is active, and now I do the Reaper's Dance. 26,000 damage. This is what you're trying to achieve on a behemoth, but if you can dodge through an attack of the behemoth, you will add the sharpened related attribute as well, which is 100% part damage. And since you're doing the Reaper's Dance for the dodge, if you can dodge through the attack perfectly, within the next 5 seconds if you slam on the behemoth part, you should be able to add another 100% part damage. Also, just a little bit of a minor detail I missed. Go to your Slayer path, and in this you'll see the Reforged section. If you have reforged your axe 10 times, you should have extra 5% passive damage on all weapons. Now because of this extra 5%, I'll be probably doing a little bit of more numbers. Okay, my weapon level currently is at 18 and I'm going to Paradox Breaks. I could go to Blazeworks, but to pull off the combo it's going to be really tricky. So I'm gonna try and show you how it works in this place. I'm gonna do a solo run here, and plus I'm using an Umbral build, so probably best to go where all the Radiant behemoths are. I am using a Suicide Reaper build, which literally is risky to use because your health has to be really low and you gotta be really good at dodging as well. Right now I am in Paradox Breaks, home of the Radiant, and also I am using the Umbral build. So yeah, we got a level 19 Razakiri right there and a level 19 Radiant Koshai, so a light-bound Koshai. And soon we'll be getting a Boreas, which is going to be a Radiant type, so yeah, do try it out. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a gameplay with Miss or Mr. Razakiri, whatever it is. Losing my health. Losing my health and doing damage at the same time. Ow. Look at that number. You see what I mean? If you pull off the trick correctly, if you can pull it off, the trick I mean, to this build, you can literally get that sharpened cell related 100% also activated. Now I gotta lose a lot of health, so I'm gonna... oh, my predator was used up. I'm gonna wait until my predator gets active while that one's still in the air and lose a little bit of health right there, and then waiting for this one to do some crazy attack. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Now I gotta go build up my charges on the other one. It is tricky, but it is definitely satisfying to see higher numbers. So hope you guys enjoyed this next gameplay of me fighting the Koshai. Yeah. Lose some HP first. This is a bit annoying. Those things will deactivate my predator if I'm not careful. And I need to lose HP. I need to lose a little more HP right now. So I'm waiting, losing that, and now look at that. I know I've already broken all the parts because this is a Umbral build and it's really good against Radiant Behemoths. But yeah, it does really good numbers. I'm gonna do this against the lower level Razakiri. Let's see what numbers I can get from this. And with this last part, I'll be finishing up. Oh, by the way, it is really tough to use against really high behemoths. So that's the reason the name Suicide Reaper build. Oh, that was close. I need to keep my predator active right now, so. And also I need to lose my health. Losing health. Got the pulse activated. I'm just waiting. And boy. Look at that. Numbers. And of course you can use it even without the HP being below 20%. It still does a decent amount of damage. But if you want to get those satisfying numbers, then you definitely want to try to pull off the tricky part with the low HP. Now I gotta lose my health. Losing my health. And he died. Well, might as well go try it out on Koshai. Okay, this is going to be the last part. This is going to be the last part of this gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going against a lower level compared to my weapon level. Losing my health. Getting my pulse activated, and then look at that. And also this is an Umbral build, so it's really good against Radiant Behemoths. If you want, you can use this build to do damage with the Revenant also. You've already seen the numbers with the Revenant. Just make sure to stack up on the Hurricane Blade above level something. Oh crap, I lost my predator. I have to wait. You can see on the left side of oh man, I have to wait 15 seconds now just to get my predator activated. It's another crossblade type of an icon that there it is. 2 crossblades ready. Yep. Now I gotta wait for a proper attack, and then, well, it's Aether charged. Look at that. I didn't dodge it correctly. But yeah, you get the point. It is tricky, really tricky, and a whole lot risky with this particular build. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this bit of gameplay. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, a sayonara, a tata, S-U-N-A, bye-bye. Please stay safe. Always keep smiling. Right. See ya.